not gonna lie, guys, but ladies and gentlemen, we are here live with a Sony State of Play watch, home stream, and a lot of things to be expected today. Heard rumblings of Marvel Wolverines being presented here today as early as the beginning of the month. Tokyo Game Show is going to have Marvel Tokon's newest build. Hopefully we get a trailer for the new stage and maybe a new character or two coming out. I'm excited for that. We've heard rumblings of God of War's original trilogy, at the very least God of War 1, being remade for modern consoles, aka the PlayStation 5. So there's a couple of things that sound pretty damn good. And I'm pretty excited for the State of Play. 15 seconds left here on the countdown. Let's see what PlayStation has in store for us today. Well, welcome all, one and all, to the channel, and I hope you guys have a great watch along here with the State of Play. Let's see what they've got in store for us. Oh, straight into the game. I love that. No chit chats, just game, game, game. Let's do this. Get me in there. What do we got? Oh, this is probably that, what is it? Soras? Whatever the fuck it's called. That bullet hell type game. Kind of like Revival in a sense. Those bodies kind of remind me of like Scorn or Doom.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
I'm not gonna lie, that thing looks crazy. Oh, let's go ahead and see, get the live chat off here.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted.
I'm not too excited for this game. It looks alright for the genre, though. It looks pretty good. Graphics
thing
look
from the
amazing.
ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque.
Yep, Saros.
Today
Here we
are
go.
thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5.
The camera angle.
Saros
The
builds
camera
on
angle's really
Returnal's
good.
award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
Okay, so I didn't even know that they straight up made Revival. It makes a lot of sense then now, huh? Hey, what's going on, Nice Performance? Appreciate you for dropping by here on today's
Here we show off
stream.
one of our exciting
Putting into the
combat
State of Play
features,
here.
the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
Get a sip of my soda. I've had like a little bit of the, like, what's it called? What's that word? Regurgitation, so having some, like, sips of Mountain Dew 7 is real good for me here.
By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
I mean, there's definitely a lot going on the screen. Overall, it looks good. Like I said, for the genre, it looks great. But
Mark it on the
for
map.
me, it's just not my type of game.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold on for me. I will find you. I promise.
Platforming here. Now, that bubble shield looks super useful, actually. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. That's so useful. Man, they got rockets for days. Rockets, fucking flinging barricades. Like, what is going on? Yeah, like, I would have died like 10 times over already.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
What her boss is looking like in this game? Probably insane, right? Probably absolutely diabolical. Speaking of... Nah, dude, that shit actually looks crazy. What the heck?
The sun is forever.
Very doom-coded, right? It feels very doom-coded.
We hope you
even the
loved that
music.
first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, that game was actually supposed to come out late this year, but I think it got delayed. And for those of you that don't know, Hideo Kojima actually announced the first ever title that's going to be releasing on PlayStation 6. So that's probably not too far out either. Honestly, they even a small sliver of a chance that they announce it or tease it here at the very end or something. But PlayStation 6, you know, it's closer than people think. I feel like it's because people really don't feel like this generation of consoles has really done much to advance besides like loading times, which I couldn't blame people for saying, right? I kind of feel the same. But yeah, it's actually, you know, maybe a year or two out of the next generation consoles. Nigel says, I hope I see Marvel Wolverine. Yeah, it's been a big rumor that this is going to come out for today in the State of Play, so...
You actually want to
hopefully we're
deploy
right on
her?
that.
You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
Do I think
She's
the Iron
been
Man game is
shelved
still
for
coming? Yeah,
5
until they say
years.
otherwise.
The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
What is this?
And what
Disco
if she
Elysium,
butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
Oh.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
Zero parades. Okay. Looks like the same kind of like engine and look from Disco Elysium that I can remember. I could be wrong on that. What is this? Why is there a giant Pepsi logo on that plane? Somebody stop them. Copyright infringement is already coming for this. No. Malaysia Airlines. Oh, we get like a flight simulator here? Yeah, because Flight Simulator is Microsoft's, right? So if it is coming to PlayStation, I guess that's a pretty big deal. Another quote-unquote exclusive coming over, right? The music choice. Xbox One, XP1. There you go. Yup. Another crossover of console exclusives. Wow. Okay. Pretty big deal, actually. As you know, meh as I am on that game in particular, still a pretty big thing. With PSVR 2 support, that's interesting.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2. East side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side.
Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Uh-oh.
The world as it's commonly known has
Campaign for
crumbled.
Battlefield 6?
Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it. Wouldn't be Dagger without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Stand by for re-attack call!
Light them up! We gotta move! Woo! Hold on!
I haven't played like a Call of Duty or Battlefield
But we don't know how high
campaign
it
in
goes.
forever. But
Trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
Hey, that's really right around the corner. It's kind of crazy, man.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year. Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
Interesting.
And you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear your
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced
Oh my
visuals,
gosh.
overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback. Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year.
So there's one for the remaster books. I just
It's
said
almost
Battlefield looked
Halloween,
like a
and
Delta
you know what
Force
they
looking ass
say,
game.
everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Ah, the Halloween game that got teased at the horror event earlier this
Death
year.
comes to
Yup.
Haddonfield in Halloween the Game.
Apparently coming with
tribute
a
to the John
single-player
Carpenter
game.
classic.
Or a single
The
player
team at
mode. Sorry.
Ilphonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor or Michael Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you as survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump,
Ooh.
allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him.
Hell no, that'd
Playing
get
as
me.
a
I'm not gonna lie.
civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims when Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
If it looks and feels familiar, it's because it is. It's made by the same guys who made
Two
Friday
big
the
announcements
13th
from
game.
11th Hour Games. First, their hit action RPG, Last Epoch, is in development for a PS5.
It's cool.
This
I heard that's a
celebrated
really
dungeon
big game on
crawler is
PC.
known for its extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world. You'll battle through the past, taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future. As for
Right
that
now, the
second
big two
announcement,
ARPGs from what I know is this and I can't even remember the one from Guilty. What is it? Guilty Gear Games or something? GGG.
Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release.
Pretty cool. Pretty good announcement there for ARPG fans. That just says, what am I looking forward to or hyped for Marvel Tokon Wolverine or Ghost of
The
Yotei?
Seven Deadly Sins Origin
Marvel
is an
Tokon for
open-world
sure.
RPG based on the
I'm
beloved
interested in
Japanese
Yotei,
series,
but I'm really looking
offering
forward
a
to Tokon,
vast
man. It was so
single-player
fun.
campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation
Need a crossover
and
Michael
exploration
Myers
go
versus
hand in
Jason or
hand.
Jason versus
Follow in
Krueger.
the
That'd be pretty
footsteps of
dope.
Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game. Capture creatures, go fishing,
creature catcher,
cook your own
gamer
meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or
cool, but,
step beyond the open
graphics
world to tackle dungeons with
leave
a
a little
team
bit
of
to
up
be
to 4
desired.
other players. In a multiverse that transcends time and space, original heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure. Venture out alone or with friends when the 7 Deadly Sins origin arrives on January 28th.
I actually never watched the Seven Deadly Sins anime. I heard it was good for the first
Two
season.
iconic characters finally meet
everyone
in
said that the
Sonic
other one
Racing
sucked.
Crossworlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Damn, I didn't know it came out so quick.
Mega
there
Man
it
and his
is.
trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join
Mega
the
Man
lineup
got
as part
leaked,
of the Mega
I
Man
believe it was
DLC
like a week
pack
ago.
that arrives early next year. But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack.
Proto Man's my personal favorite of the two.
Also included is a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures.
That's pretty sick.
The Mega Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition. The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Crossworlds right now.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
Oh wow, release date for Neo 3. I wasn't expecting one so soon. I'm assuming summer next year then?
Shogun. Kurimatsu, why? You'll never understand what it means!
That guy looked straight out of
On
Tekken.
my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
Sengoku era. Edo era. Heian era.
To rule, one must prove their might.
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio! Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both! Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
That trailer felt very mid-2000s to me. It's not a bad thing. Wow, February 6th. That's pretty soon. Yeah, the trailer felt so like 2008, 2007. Not a bad thing, like I said, but just weird. So another remaster, it looks like.
戦場ゆえ武をもってお答えいたそう俺が最強である証明してくれるわ
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered. What a mouthful. March, okay, pretty early. Not too long.
Another
away.
world snuffed from existence.
Our focus, our true objective, is to save this world. Our current world.
Code Vein 2, right? I believe anyway.
Need I remind you that tampering with history is
That
strictly
really
forbidden?
reminds me of that like art style they had.
Let's go.
I mean, it looks like what you would expect from a sequel, right? Nothing crazy.
Today,
bruh.
you'll pay your dues!
The boss looks crazy, though. Wow, really early next year. So everything's kind of before the March range, it looks like so far. Before late March, early April.
Back in June, we debuted Final Fantasy Tactics, the
Yeah,
e-release
coming out
Chronicles,
soon. I'm excited.
right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
Yeah, because I believe Tokyo
皆さん
Game
こんに
Show
ちは。
starting or
フ
has
ァイナルファンタジー
started.
タクティクスイバリーズクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年
Yup,
近
and
く
I
経
finally
った
get to
今で
play
も
it for the first
多
time.
くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリーズクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスや難易度調整などファンの方はもちろん、これまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
Snuck his ass. Oh, snuck his ass. Oh, everyone's getting stuck in this game. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Only 6 more days until I finally get to try Final Fantasy Tactics for the first time ever.
Now then, shall we play?
I have no idea what the fuck this is.
アンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ・インフェルノです。
なるほど。ということはレッド・イット・ダイの正当後継作品ってことですね。
はい。開発チーム頑張ってます。このゲームは近接アクションとローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れたいわばエクストラクションアクションゲームとなっています。プレイヤーは地獄門と呼ばれる巨大な穴を探索するレイダーとなり、たくさんの恐ろしい怪物や他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索し、踏破を目指します。今度は地獄なんですね。はい。探索で手に入れたアイテムを持ち帰るため、無事生還したいところですが、死亡すると
Yeah, not
全
sure how
て
this
ロス
one
ト
will
してし
do.
まい
I'm
ま
not
す。
gonna lie to you.
所持品だけではなく、キャラクターのボディすらロストします。相変わらず理不尽だね。はい。レイダーたちは探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが醍醐味となっています。皆さんに新たな面白さを感じてもらえると嬉しいです。
Alright. The start of a whole new world.
Late this year, December 3rd. Shueisha Games. I don't think I'm familiar with Deskworks. Nice little side-scroller Metroidvania looks like. Again, one of those games genre that's not my cup of tea. The Endless End. Chrono Script.
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。
中夜叉ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。
完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド、世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできる予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報をお楽しみに。
So 2026, this is probably more the later year release, summer, fall, maybe even winter.
Citizens of Pyrewell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written by our own hand.
Pearl Abyss?
We fight those
So
who
is
wield
this,
power
Crimson
to
Desert?
prey
Black
on
Desert? I
me.
forget which one it is.
Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Green. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pyrewell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride. Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Oh, firm release date now, March 19th. Pretty epic trailer, I'm not gonna lie. That thing is so good. I just said Assassin's Creed Valhalla Part 2? No, they're not touching that game ever again, or that entry. Desktop gaming audio, Pulse Elevate wireless speakers. Ah, here we go. A $200 peripheral. Built-in mic. Yeah, with black and white. Oh. Available 2026. No price again.
Hi everyone.
Probably
I'm
like
Brett Elston.
150,
And I'm Kristen
200.
Zatani. That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
I might be out of the loop. but
Now, let's
honestly,
check in on
who
what's next for PlayStation
wants or
Plus.
asked
Up
for
first
that?
is the
I mean, I
October
don't know.
monthly games
I
lineup.
Again, I could be
The
completely
creepy and captivating Alan
out of
Wake
line
2
there,
arrives
but-
just in time for spooky season, with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list. These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on
I
October
don't think
7th.
anyone was like, oh, if only I had a PlayStation theme and
Remember
fucking
me?
mandated. Oh no.
You remember me.
External
The Last of Us Day
sound
is
system.
this Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Okay, I was about to say, people were already joking that this game was getting a remaster again.
For PS5 members, this
Like
includes The Last
another
of Us Part 2
edition or some
Remastered,
bullshit. I
the
thought they were
definitive
gonna
way
do
to
it.
experience Ellie and Abby's story, alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode,
I was
No
like,
Return.
there's no way, right? There's no way it's another remaster or like a
Our
bundled
update to the
remaster.
PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul
wow.
Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
Also arriving this year, another all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary.
That's a throwback. Oh my god.
And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Let's see what we got. Iconic franchise cars, so Gran Turismo, or actually I heard something about a drive club, no? That was like one of the rumors.
皆さんこんにちは。グランツーリスモシリーズプロデューサー
Oh
山
no, I
内
guess
和
it was
則
Gran
です。
Turismo.
本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25日に、なんとグランツーリスモの、累計売上本数が1億本を超えたそうです。1億本です。この1億本を超えるってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この1億本を、超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグランツーリスモ7のスペック3のアップデートを行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには、2つの、レーストラック、フォーミュラ1でも使われているトラックであるとか、あるいは8台の新しい車であるとか、新しいサーキットエクスペリエンス、
I'm not gonna lie.
あるいは、データローガーのフィーチャーである、それ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。皆さんのおかげで、30年かけてグランツーリスモは1億本を達成しました。本当にありがとうございます。
Hey, what's going on, Jay? Appreciate you for dropping by, my man. Oh no, another peripheral. No! No! A PlayStation God of War controller. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the red streak and instantly knew. I was like, alright, God of War. Are we getting a trilogy remaster like we thought?
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
I was like, that's not Kratos. Oh shit. That definitely isn't Kratos. Here we go. The rumors were real. Wolverine time.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go.
Damn. Dude, him in the costume looks so dope. Oh.
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Bro. Mystique.
Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
That was a great trailer. Bro. That's dope. Am I playing this on release date? I want to, for sure.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
That was pretty brutal.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
Cover, there it is.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We're focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
More in spring, so probably a late 2026, fall 2026 release. So I'm thinking like October, August, September timeline, right? And that looks like that's it, especially when they end with like a developer kind of like follow-up to a big game, right? So that's going to be huge. So spring is when we're going to get another state of play, so that's a good hint. That spring state of play, I'm telling you right now, if Marvel Tokon isn't out by then, we're gonna have Marvel Wolverine and Marvel Tokon at the same state of play, and that's gonna be insane. I just said, why is this fall, bro? August, my birth month would have been perfect. Still pre-order it, but come on, you can't always see how you want, brother. But hey, we got to see it here, and it looked amazing, honestly. I can't wait to learn about the gameplay, depth, how combat's gonna work. Like, that's what I want to see. Not bad overall. Alright. I'll say that was probably like a 7 or an 8 in terms of state of play. I like the Crimson Desert reveal. The trailer looked awesome for that, honestly. Wasn't super into that game before, but that looked awesome. And then obviously Wolverine was just amazing. It's what we've been waiting for. It's what we heard about early this month that was going to happen for the state of play. A little bit bummed we didn't get Marvel Tokon, but that was kind of me projecting and wishing that would come to fruition, especially with Wolverine, right? Getting a Wolverine Tokon announcement would have been badass. But yeah, so far Wolverine looks great. We still have Tokyo Game Show happening this week. So there's still time for new announcements for Resident Evil, still time for new announcements for Marvel Tokon, as they're both going to be at that event throughout this week. So if they're going to have any panels, additional information, maybe they give the inside scoop to one of the reporters and we pick up on it, that'll be big, and we'll get to follow up on that once the weekend actually comes to a close and we get all that information fed to us, right? But it just says, Wolverine's the only good thing I saw. I think Crimson Desert looked really cool for its trailer. For sure. Everything else, I was kind of like, not my cup of tea, not for me, but Wolverine definitely stole the show, and rightfully so. I don't know if that guy was wearing that getup of the cowboy stuff as like that's what he likes wearing, or if that was part of like a bit or something. But more power to him, I guess. Either way, state of play was pretty good. Great Wolverine reveal. Can't wait to see more in the spring. And if you're interested, we're actually releasing an OD Knock video coming out soon. I just recorded that. That's going to be Hideo Kojima's horror game. So details on that coming out soon. A breakdown of the most recent and most in-depth Resident Evil 9 trailer. That's going to be coming out with a full theory I have on who the main antagonist is and what's going on in the story, so stay tuned for that as well. And then again, anything big that we have for those games that is coming out through Tokyo Game Show, we'll be making a video and covering that as well as information comes out. So I'm super excited. This weekend is not over, still things yet to come. We're going to have some more streams throughout the week as well for Divinity Original Sin 2, Helldivers doing some Helldivers or Super Helldive missions, and of course some more of the videos like I teased earlier today. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's State of Play stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys saw something that you liked that you're looking forward to in terms of Sony. And just shout out to everyone who was here. Nigel Farmers, appreciate you, Jay, for being here in the chat. Anyone else who was not chatting but here, appreciate the heck out of you as well. And we'll catch you guys on the next stream, hopefully the day after tomorrow, and we'll catch you guys then.